Hey, this is Adam. Wanted to give a quick overview here of a book just finished reading and writing up my notes for. It's High Profit Prospecting by Mark Hunter. For myself, this has been really good. I've got some experience in terms of email prospecting, using some videos, stuff like this, but certainly not something I've done for many years. I've got a couple years of experience and I'm really looking to learn more about it, as well as look into the process behind it, like I do with a lot of things. If you set up a plan, a process, a schedule, then you can kind of iterate and get better instead of just kind of haphazardly, stumbling around trying to do stuff. So I was really glad I checked this book out. It came as a recommendation, I believe, from a thread I read in a mastermind I'm part of. And so I picked this up along with a few other books I'm going to be reading soon. And I'm just going to go through real quick what I thought were some of the high points here. I did a quick write-up here, and it's a good definition, and then it starts off with, in the first part of the book, basically going through why prospecting is important, some common myths, what works, what doesn't. And I thought this was really good too. Your attitude is your problem. So let me kind of scale this up here. And things like, I'm sure anyone who's tried to do any sort of prospecting understands this, but it's good to see it again, that prospecting can be difficult, but don't make it harder by having a bad attitude. People will really feel that, and it comes through. And you never know. You could be rejected because someone's having a bad day. Maybe they don't like you, but you can view each point of contact as a way to positively impact that person, and that'll definitely come through in the long term. And then as well, what I really liked about this, there's a lot in here about, there's email scripts, phone scripts, and then a lot of checklists or top 10 type of things to do, like, hey, when you're contacting via email, make sure you do or don't do these 10 things, which for someone like myself is really helpful. Even tips like if you're leaving voicemail, never leave the same voicemail twice to the same person, right? Which makes sense because it's just lazy. And then when you see that, if somebody was doing that to you, you'd probably immediately delete, and you wouldn't want to talk to that person. But on our side, if you're the person making the call, you might think, I just need to be in contact with this person. I'll just, leave them the, hey, I'm checking in, which everyone hates. But I thought that was really helpful. Also, something else was really good was talking about this in terms of process and how important it is to schedule this. One, to fit your prospects' needs, like when are they going to be available, but then also to schedule it so that you get it done, instead of saying, well, I'll do prospecting after I deal with my current clients or after I do this work. It's like, no, you've got to prospect now so that you have clients later. And so maybe that's setting yourself like a call goal, like 2 calls a day. Maybe it's 30 minutes every morning, something like that. And then being really proactive about saying when you're prospecting, that's what you're doing. You're not, getting ready to prospect. You're not thinking or reading a book about prospecting. You're actually prospecting. So I'll put my notes here into wherever the video is at, and so you can scroll through. I think it's really a really good read. It's easy to read, put together very well, and it's got some really actionable content, which I really liked. So highly recommend that you check it out.